tonight? Hope we're all good. Oh my gosh, you're all chatting to each other. I can't go back to everybody. Who's there? We've got Carol. Hi, Sandra, Ruth. Another Sandra, Carol. Oh my gosh, you're all talking. Where are you, Carol? Got the fire going. Yeah, it's still a bit warm here. It's got a little chilly, but my slippies are on. I'm not showing you those. There's Carol, Sandra, Ruth. Oh my gosh, Gail. Oh, you're all here. Mark, everyone. This is great. How are we all? Hey? Keepers, yep, we're all looking for each other. Joanne, there's Joanne. Hi, everyone. Okay, so we're on Mad Hair Monday. Hi, Zena. How are we? Hi, Barbara. So we're on Mad Hair Monday. I've got the genie look tonight. I thought I'd do the genie sort of a mad hair. And, good but cold. Okay, yeah, no, it's not quite chilly enough here for us. It still needs to get a little bit cooler for me. So what are we going to do tonight? I'm going to show you how to work out how to make a quilt into a Quillow. Okay, so thanks everyone for sharing. Don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go to the main one, hit that notification bell, and you'll be able to see it from there. Hi, Yvonne. Yvonne's from, you're in New Zealand, aren't you, Yvonne, I think? I think it's Yvonne from over there. Yeah, so, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, stalk me on Facebook or Instagram. I love my stalkers on there. And haven't we had a great one this week with all the lovely sharing? I've got some more. I might do 2 again tomorrow for sharing. Hi, Margot. Melbourne. Sorry, Yvonne. Melbourne. And, yeah, I've got another Yvonne that's over in New Zealand that pops in here every now and again. So, I hope you all had a lovely Mother's Day yesterday. Jackie, how are we? Hope you all had a great Mother's Day. I got my phone call from my son. Because he's in Brisbane and it's over the border. I can't get over the border. So, what a great sharing. I'll fill you in on those in a minute. Let's get into the Quillow. So the one behind me, it's actually one I've got for sale. It's a little embroidered one with pirates and everything on it. Hi Sue, how are you? And it turns into the pillow. So consequently, the quilt folds into here. Hi Sue, it folds into there. All right, so what I'm going to do is show you first how to work out what size to make the pillow. Okay, so now you can re-watch this later, but just get an A4 piece of paper and pretend that's a quilt. All right, I thought this was the easiest way to show you rather than me crawling all over the floor. All right, so we just get an A4 sheet of paper. I'm going to fold it into 3. So this is a quilt. We're going to fold the quilt into 3. Okay, so then we have it in thirds. I've just done it here. All right, so you can see the lines. Then we're going to, so when it's folded in thirds, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to concertina it. Okay, so concertina it in 4ths. Okay, into 4. Like that. And whatever size that is, you add 2 inches to the, like if it's a 10 inch, you cut it as a 12 inch. Right, or for the OCSD people with the obsessive compulsive sewing disorder, you can just add 1 inch to each side. Okay, but if it's a 10 inch, just cut it as a 12. If it works out to an 8 7/6 of an inch or something, just add 2 inches to it and make it that size. It doesn't matter if you round it up, it won't matter if it's a little bit bigger. All right, the bigger the quilt, hi Doreen, how are you, sweetie? The bigger the quilt, it doesn't matter because this size pocket is worked out from the size of the quilt. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to take, pretending this bit of paper is the quilt, fold it into 3, okay, concertina it into 4, and add 2 inches, and that's the size of the pocket. Is that easy? That can be done to any quilt. Ladies, any quilt. All right, so then what we need is a front of the pocket. Now I'm just using some bits I had hanging around as usual, because it's Mad Hair Monday, 4-hour stash. That one. And we're going to take a back of a pocket. All right, and then we just need a piece of wadding, all the same size. Okay, we're going to layer the backing or the front. It doesn't matter which way you do this, but I'm going to say the back is on the wadding, and then right sides facing, because you might have a right side, because don't forget when the pocket's on, you see one side when a quilt's open, and when you put the quilt into the pocket, you see the other side. So I make this side's actually on the inside, and I'll show you the back of that quilt in a minute. All right, so we're going to line them up perfectly. Says she trying to do it in the air. There we go. Okay, so this is the back, or one side of the pocket. The other side of the pocket, you're going to put right sides to it. Okay, right sides together. So it doesn't go on the wadding. The wadding's on the outside here. You're going to put right sides together of your back and your front. Okay, you are also concentrating because you are not talking. You're all concentrating. Okay, Don't forget, you can always rewatch these. They're always going to be there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to sew. Oh, hi, Helen. How are you, Duff from Denmark? Oh, my gosh. Great to have you here. All right. What you're going to do is you're going to sew. Now, this doesn't have to be a 1/4 inch seam. I actually make it about a 1/2 inch because of the wadding. We're going to sew around the whole lot and leave enough for us to turn the pocket through. So leave a gap. Okay? Depends on the size of your hand as to what size of the gap to pull it back through. Okay? Then I chop the corners off. All right? So we don't get that bulkiness in the corners. All right? Then I'm going to turn it through. Now, this is a pocket for another quilt that I haven't quilted yet, but I thought I'd bring it. This is a pocket that I've turned through. We're going to use our trusty dusty chopstick that I told you about the other night when I was doing the rule tools. All right? And I used that to poke the corners out. All right? And you turn it through, and then you sort of quilt it. So you can see I've just shadow quilted this one around here, right? And it actually comes through the other side. If it's not quite even, see how that one didn't match up? Oh, I didn't care. You won't notice, okay? So I've just quilted it in through the middle. Actually, this one I've just done there. And then I've just sewn around. See, this side's got blue and that side's got black. If you're really OCSD, you put black in the bobbin. I didn't. All right. Then when you're doing it round here, you just fold your hole that you turned it through. Just fold it in and sew it in as you're going around. And that's how you make the pocket. Is that pretty cool? All right. Then all you do is quilt your quilt, make your quilt, put the binding on. And what you'll do then is actually, let me just move this so it doesn't fall down. Sew the pocket on the back. Okay. So that's just got the pocket. Bring it over my head here a little bit. No, it's not going to work. Okay, there's the pocket sewn on the back. Now I've just sewn that by hand stitching because I didn't want it to show through on the front. So I did sit with and hand stitched it really close. Whip stitching I usually call it. I don't know whether that's a proper name for it or anything, but I just did it really close, sort of a stitch to go round, and put it on and left the top of it open so we can fold the quilt in. To fold the quilt in, here's our pocket, here's our quilt, right? And basically you're just going to do that, and if the pocket was on here, you just turn it inside out. Opening to the middle. Yeah, so when you open this up, so if I was to sew this and pull it through, I pull it through between the two bits of fabric, okay? You just pull it through, and then that way, when you pull that through and turn it through, you're going to have the wadding in the middle. Does that make sense? Oops, gone too far on the comments. Thanks, Carol. I'm glad you guys were listening, so I didn't miss anything. There you go. All right, so you can just put that, and it comes through. Then I just did the quilting like this. Okay, I just sort of finished it off. And when you do this, give it a nice edge, a 1/4 inch one, because then that makes it easier to actually hand stitch it on, because you're using that as a foundation to piece it on. Give the corners at the top of the pocket up here. Okay, up in here in the top of the pocket, give them a couple of extras, because that's going to have a bit of strain on it when you're putting the quilt in. Okay, so does that make sense? Is there any other? How's that? It's pretty easy, isn't it? You got to drop the pen down here. Yep, there it is. That's pretty easy, isn't it? So you do that to any quilt. Okay, so any of your kids' quilts. So the formula is fold it into 3, right? Concertina it down in 4 bits. Whatever that size is, add 2 inches. And that's how you make a quillo. Did you think you were going to be here for hours, or part 2? It's not going to be like that. Hang on, I've got something on the floor here. All right, so that's it. That's how you do a quillo. All right. Now, please don't swear at me. Do you know I don't hand sew? Karen, I'm a bit of a non-hand sewer too, but it's okay. If you want to see it, yeah, put away the quilts in summer. Yeah, have them as cushions around. You can actually sew it on, Karen, not a problem. It's just that you'll see it on the outside. Could you machine sew it to the backing before adding the wadding and front to the quilt? Yeah, you could, but then just remember the pocket's then only going to be attached to, you could actually, attach to the, no, you can't. No, yeah, Joanne, you'll do it. No, you can't, because if you've got the pocket on the back, right, and then you're going to go quilt this, you're going to quilt over the pocket and you want it open. You want to be able to put the quilt in it. Okay, so you're going to have a quilt with no quilting in this area where the pocket is. So you wouldn't be able to do it. Okay? Yeah, everyone can send them to Joanne, she'll hand sew them, it's fine. Yeah, you can't do it. No, you'd need to put it on after because you need to quilt over it. But you could machine stitch it on, not a problem afterwards. It's just that you will see the machine stitching on the outside. Only down the two sides you can put your machine stitching in the binding. All right. Love your work, Joanne. It's not as if you haven't got enough time to do other things. Like, hello, she works. She's an essential. All right. Yeah, so that's how you do the Quillow. Did I cover enough of the questions for you guys? I hope so. Bring through some more questions as you think of it. I'm going to run through a couple of other things, okay? Yeah, just watch it. Yeah, definitely, though. It'll be up. Just watch it. Hi, April. Hi, sweetie. Coming a little late, but you can watch it all in a minute. It'll be, you can watch it through the Facebook. Yeah, busy people always find me. Isn't it funny? Whenever you're busy, you always get busier. Like, things get thrown at you when you're busy and when you've got nothing to do, which is very rare. But when you've got nothing to do, there's nothing, you know. And then when you're really busy, you get things done. When you're really busy, you get things done. All right. So what I wanted to run through too, you know, on the Facebook today, I put up a quilt by Jill with the dots and the solids, which most of you would have seen. Have a look on the Facebook page. It's an amazing work what she did. I did it the other week. So is the front of the pocket still the front? No. Okay, so Carol, so what happens is, where's my quilt? Okay, I'm going to move this back. You might see my slippers, ladies, but that's okay. All right, so what you do, I'll pull this one out. Okay, so this is on the outside of the pocket. When I pull this quilt out, so there's my concertina, right? Pull this out. You're going to pull the quilt out from inside, right? We're sewing on my sashings. We'll watch the replay. Yeah, that's okay. No worries, April. That's okay. Oh, I'm cheese. Yes, you're going to send me a finished one of that one too, so I can post it up. All right. So then you give it a fluff. All right. And this is now the back of the quilt. All right. So there's the front, and this is the back. So it's a different picture of the pocket on the back. Does that make sense? And I'm not going to fold it back in right now because I have to get on the floor because it's a big one. And you've got to get it into the thirds and the fours. So yeah, so we just fold it into 3, concertina it down to 4. Look at that, that's a fitted sheet fold. All right, and do you have quilting accessories such as rotary cutter? No, sweetie, I don't do any Habby at the moment. I haven't looked into it. I never used to carry them when I did the shows because there was lots of other people. Rotary cutters, you can go to Crystal and Moore. They have the rotary cutters on their website. Yeah, oh, thanks, Joanne. It was one of those things, Quillows have been around for a long time, but I've just worked out, you just do it this way, right? Get yourselves an A4 sheet of paper and just pretend it's a quilt. Fold it in 3, concertina in 4. That's the size of your pocket. It works. All right. Yeah, so you can go to Anne at Crystals and Wool for any of the cutters and rulers, the cutters and rotary blades and everything as well. She has them on her website. Okay. So back to the quilts I posted up. Okay, so that one with Jill, I still have 2 kits of these available. They're with the distorted pattern, so they'll be under your kits in my website under distorted. All right, and it has the bright dots and all the colours. So if you want to make one, all right, and it'll turn out different because I made one that turned out different to Jill's. So it's just one of those things that you just play around with the colours, but the pattern shows you how to do it. So it's the same as the distorted one. Yeah, a baby or child quilt, yeah. This is on my single bed, so it does work. Okay, oh, actually, it's not single. It's a small single bed, but it's bigger than a lap sort of a quilt. But I have done it with bigger ones. It does work. All right, so no matter what size quilt, you just do that little formula, and it'll work for you with the one. Stupid question, never a stupid question. Can it be square shape or not rectangle? It works out to be square when you do it that way, and it just makes it a cushion. The thing is, if you make it a different shape, fold your quilt a different shape. Okay, so if you want to make it a rectangle, then maybe make your, I'll do it with this piece, maybe make your thirds a bit bigger so it doesn't quite fold into each other, right? And then do the 4. Always do it with 3, and whatever you fold the quilt down to the size of the pillow. Yeah, wheelchair ones, elderlies, that sort of thing, great. Right, and fold it into the 4. So then you would end up with a rectangle, okay? So you could do it that shape as well. Yep, as long as you fold the quilt to the size you want the pillow, then just add 2 inches. You just have to be really careful of when you do that, that you know how to fold the quilt when you made an odd shaped one. Okay, so make sure if it's exactly in thirds, it'll be a square. All right, if you've made it rectangle each way, just remember you don't have to fold it either way. Okay, how cool is that? All right, the other one, I posted another one with the high 5, which is amazing, where I've got to get the phone, sorry guys, because I need to see, and I have so many of you sending it in to me. It's not funny, and I love it. I love sharing it, and you guys love seeing everyone else's things of it. It was from Vicky. So that was the high 5 one. Remember that one? That's probably a bit glary, sorry. The high 5 one, okay? I still have kits of those. She added a few of her own home fabrics. That's why it's bigger. So you've got that as a kit with all your kids' I Spies with the marble on that one. There are other kits with plain colours and everything as well. The other one in the distorted with the dots, there is a couple of kits with the marble batik fabrics I've done up as well. So you've got the marble batiks with white, I think there's a grey and there's a brown. All right, which would look great with all these marble colours in it. All right, so that'll look nice in that distorted pattern as well. How cool is that? Are we all good? Don't forget to share. Thank you so much to everyone that shares those posts. Sharing it on Facebook, get some new people in here. Did anyone invite a friend tonight? Have we got any friends? I hope we do. I'm still going, but enjoying it. That's all right, Margot. Thanks, honey. Yeah, so just share and get it out there, because we're making this a little tiny, this is our, well, it's growing and growing, but this is our little group of sewing each 3 times a week. Somebody said to me the other day, how are you going with working? I said I work 3 times a week for half an hour or so on the YouTube. It's actually not, I do prepare a lot beforehand and work during the day on other things, but this is my actual work, and I love seeing you guys and well, not seeing you, but chatting to you. Somebody one day is going to post a picture of your mad hair. I'm sure you're going to do it on one of those posts. Just put it in the comments, a picture of your mad hair. You will see me. I want to see you guys too. All right. We have worked Treasure Hunt Wednesday. So Treasure Hunt Wednesday is coming up in 2 days. Don't forget, we're going to be doing some interesting things on that one. Don't know what yet, but we do hide things on that day. Might be another little talk on some things. We might have a little competition. We might do something. I don't know. I'll work it out. Thanks to Jake Provence again. All the IT and everything. Love it. Don't forget, if you invite a friend to come into these, even if they don't want to chat, which is fine, get them to subscribe onto the website with an email. And one of you guys just message me, private message me, and let me know, so that I can send you both a $10 gift voucher. Oh, wonderful, Karen. From 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, you've got lots of kits. You had the bug one up there the other day. Was that yours? I'm not sure, but there's so many people. It's amazing how a couple of those, that hi-fi one, I think that was one she bought 2 years ago off me as well. So they're not, the fabrics never go off or anything like that. All right. So that's a Quillow. Hope you liked it. Free shipping is still on the website, but you just got to spend $80, ladies. I did have to take it up, sorry. Australian Post for getting there. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodnight. See you, Barbara. See you, Margot. And enjoy your new sewing machine. Who got the new sewing machine for Mother's Day? Love your work. Night, Joanne. See you, Yvonne. Oh, thanks, sweetie. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I'm enjoying doing them. So it's really, really great to see you all. Night, Ruth. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off, and I will see you. Don't forget, share it around. Get everybody in here. Let's get a big group of us going so we can all chitty-chat to each other. Check out the website. I've got things going on there. Thanks, guys. Okay, you're all coming through. Yvonne, Sandra, Margot, Gail, Doreen, Zena. See you all later, guys. Have a great couple of days. I'll see you on Treasure Hunt Wednesday. Bye.